Hit makers.
One of the largest music companies in the world.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I am your most awesome host, Marley Miyagi, here with another episode of Behind the Music. Hey, man, brought to you by the Hit Gang and shit, Late Bloomers now, man. Y'all see who I'm in this bitch with, man? DJ Rich Ken, man. What's cracking, bro?
How you feeling, King? Shout out Hit Gang.
Man, I'm so glad you in this bitch with me, man. One half of the awesome fucking podcast, the Sheridan Boys podcast, you know what I'm saying? It's my guy right here, man. Had to go and stop in with him. I ain't gonna keep him too long. You know, y'all know he a busy man, you know what I'm saying? Know he's a busy man. How's this COVID time treating you, man? I'm gonna catch up with you.
Man, honestly, I'm just trying to make sure that my mental is in the right space because I feel like at a time like this, it's so easy to get caught up in the wrong shit, especially with having so much time on your hands. So I feel like my main thing is just trying to stay mentally prepared for all of the bullshit, but at the same time be blessed for the opportunities that I have because there's a lot of free time right now with this COVID shit. So I just feel like you gotta maximize that shit because if this shit is ever over, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to make sure they was in a better position than they is when before this shit started. Honestly,
progression and shit type shit.
Spend time with my family and shit. I wasn't able to always do.
How is the fam?
Oh, they good, most definitely. They most definitely good. My daughter just turned 6. She just broke my pockets a couple weeks ago.
I was just gonna say summertime birthday and shit.
It's most definitely a blessing and shit because like now I know it's like, you know, when your kid's young, it's like you wonder if they gonna remember shit, all the shit you doing. It's like now she done turned 6, so now I know that everything that we do, she for sure gonna remember.
Oh yeah,
that shit.
hell yeah. They hold on to a lot of shit. You remember when I was 4? How do you remember when you were 4? Like what? Like no, you got me that big old. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's how they remember. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, it's a blessing to watch their ass grow though.
Mm-hmm. How's how's Kevin doing, man?
Man, Kevin good, man. Shout out Kev Hendricks, man. We just interviewed the mayor a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't seen him in a few weeks, but I just feel like he's taking some time to himself. Just like I'm low key taking time to myself too, just to make sure that
the whole is good, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not no friction between us or nothing like that, but it's just that we both got our own personal lives and shit. Like we got the podcast thing, but we also got we got lives outside of the podcast, and we both got our own separate facets of our life. So sometimes people just gotta take time for themselves to make sure that they shit is together. Yeah. And I feel like this is one of them times for phone and shit. So no, definitely always in my prayers and shit. I'm gonna probably pull up on his ass in the next couple of days.
Just gonna say
drink some shit, and then with Kevin ass, you never know. His ass could just be doing some ratchet ass shit
and hiding out.
But I was just gonna say he could be kidnapped in some motherfucking basement right now, like with no phone, with no signal or some shit. Need motherfuckers to come save his ass or some shit. Who knows, man? But I'm hoping he good, man.
Wherever he at, man, I hope y'all niggas got internet connection.
For real, man.
I was worried about him and shit, man. I know he came over to COVID and shit, man. So it's possible for, you to get over the shit, Everybody don't die from it, motherfuckers. And it is a real thing, actually, too. So,
he bounced back like a chef for sure.
Okay, bet. I do want to get into just, a couple things and shit. I heard you mention that, you did just interview the mayoral candidate.
Yeah, Shama.
That's for this county,
city,
right?
Yeah, for the city, Shama St. Louis.
How'd you come up on that? Because I know she's, of the people and shit. I know it probably wasn't hard for you and shit, but
honestly,
what the hell? That's crazy.
I would be lying if I didn't say that the reason I got that interview was because of Kev Hendricks.
Okay.
And
see, hell yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? He made that shit happen. It's like you have to never underestimate the power of your dick. Your dick can put you in some powerful places and shit. Kevin slung some dick. That motherfucking dick just so happened to be one of her friends and shit.
Ain't that some
and
shit?
Then, you know what I'm saying?
One thing led to another,
you know what I'm saying? And shit, we ended up getting an interview and shit, but most definitely Kev Hendricks did a lot of work and making that shit happen for us, and most definitely appreciate it, because that was most definitely a lane that I was trying to
I was impressed, man. I had to ask you about that shit, man. It was, that's on some political lane and shit, bro. I also see you fighting a good fight too, man. Out here marching and protesting with your little one and shit, man. I gotta applaud you for that shit too, man. But how'd you feel about it just happening everywhere? It wasn't just here, bro. That shit went nationwide. You know what I'm saying? You were part of the damn fight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It made me ecstatic, and it made me hopeful for the future. Honestly, just because you see things like this happen. You see the things the police and our culture happening, and you see shit happen, and just motherfuckers will protest in just that city maybe for like a week, and then people forget about it. But even still today, motherfuckers is still protesting that shit.
To right now, to whenever you watching this, right now, it's a fact.
I just feel like that's kudos to our generation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because
keeping it going and shit.
We knew what our ancestors went through, and we really like we experiencing the residuals of that shit, and we not going.
Yeah,
we not going. Motherfuckers standing up, and we gonna fight for our shit. And I just feel like honestly, this is just. Maybe that's just me being too hopeful. I just feel like this is the time for some change to happen. It may not be in our lifetime. But maybe our kids will grow up in some different shit, or maybe their kids will grow up in a whole completely different world. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm all for this shit. But on the downside too, because you know I gotta be on both ends. I try to look at both perspectives. I also see how a lot of this shit was just kind of a trend for some people to do. Just I seen people posting shit just to post it, and now you're not seeing people resorting back to their old ways.
Mentality shit.
But with that being said, it's always gonna be people like that, regardless of whatever the issue is. But what I dislike the most about the whole thing is it's a lot of division being happening between our culture because of people not agreeing on certain issues and shit. Yeah. And I just feel like it's making us more easily acceptable to outside attack when we not all the way together and shit.
So it's when we arguing.
So I hate seeing that shit on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere where motherfuckers arguing because like Terry Crews, for example, and the shit he been going through. It's like
I tried to ask you about that, but go ahead.
Like whether or not I agree with what Terry Crews saying and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree, but at the same time, I can understand where he's trying to say what he's trying to say. It's just like everything don't come off the right way.
His timing is just that's all it is with Terry Crews. It's like, bro, say what you want, but read the room. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and a place.
And then he forgetting, it's like, bro, you forgetting the people that was stood there for you before you was getting found on by grown ass men.
Exactly. We was with you.
We stood behind you, folks. So it's just like, but I understand, but it just seemed like we don't need to be I just feel like it's not in our best interest. It's not prudent for us to be on social media just attacking them and shit. And like, I mean, Black Twitter gonna do what Black Twitter supposed to do. So tell him he a coon and shit, but it's like we need to, at the end of the day, realize that everybody doing some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be married to their opinion and shit. And people just at the end of the day, so we should just all stay together because I don't know. It's just like
we're better together than separate.
We only as united as our most weakest link.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's counsel over cancel. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather motherfuckers show him the way or whatever, and actually tell him what he said was wrong, or anybody. You know what I'm saying? He could have been anybody. Shit. It's just his timing and shit.
Like we ain't no better for we motherfuckers to be trying to get down on somebody who really need to be receiving the game that you may have to offer. Don't talk shit, give them the game.
There you go. How'd you no, I ain't gonna ask you that yet. How long have you been doing radio?
I've been doing radio for about 2 years. About 2 years. I started out as an intern through school. I honestly got into radio through school. It's funny because a lot of people have their misgivings about school. And honestly, I'm on the fence about it as well. But I honestly feel as if like school is what you make it. Mm-hmm. So I know I was in the media class and my teacher was talking about internships and I jumped on top of it. So I jumped in that bitch. They was slaving my ass, literally making me do all the shit they didn't want to do. Yeah. But me, I'm just hopeful. I'm just like, but at the same time, I'm knowing I just need my shot. I've crashed cars trying to get jobs at radio stations, like crazy ass shit, like fucking so. I just kind of
sacrifice bitches.
So I just was waiting for my time, and it was just honestly like the timing was perfect. One person left, you know what I'm saying? Went to a different market while I'm an intern. So then they put me at nighttime, like late at like shit when nobody really listening to the radio.
No, we supporting too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all the links and shit.
But I was just happy to get the opportunity to be on the radio. I'm on the radio at 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit. I know ain't nobody really listening, but at the same time, I'm perfecting my craft, and I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I know you gotta always plan. You gotta always try to plan your shit to the end. So it's like hopefully another opportunity to rise, and it did. A couple months later, the motherfucker who was doing the night show again, he went to another market, And then so boom, they come Ken, you the best person we got. All the other motherfuckers was corny. We think we want you to do the night show. So I jumped in. I got the opportunity. I jumped in. I was trash as fuck at first, no cap. But even with like coming up with a name and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I wanted to be DJ Hood Rich Ken, but I'm working with the whites. So they're like, yeah,
can't be hood rich.
Can't be hood rich. Yeah, you ain't really no.
Not up there. But still though,
So,
I mean shit.
But they wanted me to be
decent.
DJ Chips. Cause like you eat a lot of tea, you always
Nah, y'all can't pick my name out. You know what I'm saying? Let me come up with something
That's
else.
so corny because you always come and you always eat chips every day. Cause I'm always eating a bag of hot fries.
Okay, so yeah, that was outside. Yeah, they were.
I snack on.
That shit crazy.
But really, shit. It was just always something I wanted to do though, just because. Even when I was like 13, I always talked way too fucking much. Even then, I talk way too much. So even when I was a kid, I always got in trouble for talking. But people used to just subconsciously just used to tell me, "You got a radio voice. You got a radio voice," and that shit kind of just stuck with me. And then, shit.
What's up, everybody? I'm Marley Miyagi. How y'all doing out there? I'm here with the forecast, and it looks as if we got a little bit of hit gang stuff coming up. Every 2 days, man, you can catch that podcast, man, on all major platforms, streaming services, anywhere, you know what I mean? Be sure to tune into The Crime, man. You know that bitch airing out real soon, you know?
Hey folks, Elohim here, RE Films, you know what I'm saying, Marley Media.
Did you tell him?
Damn, let me get to the point, nigga, damn, I'm finna tell him, nigga, hold on. Anyway, let me tell you about The Crime, you know what I'm saying, it's a web series, all media platforms, you know what I'm saying.
You gotta tell him.
Smacking, urban, all that shit, you know what I'm saying, all the shit you really want in the hood shit, you got it, right here. Holla at your boys, RE Films, The Crime, goddammit, Marley Media Co, goddammit, doing this goddamn thing, goddammit, let's get it smacking, be sure to look out for that motherfucking podcast every 2 days, holla at your boy.
A job is not a job if you love that shit, and I worked a whole lot of fucking jobs, and I hated that shit, and I love going and do what I do today. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it build me onto a different platform, and I don't know. It just seemed like it was written. It was written for me. It was written, bro. That shit was in the book. I talk too much shit, and I get paid to talk my shit.
Fucking. Who are some of the media personalities you look up to? Well, not as far because we adults, I mean, but. A lot of people influence the things we do and shit. Who are some of the people you look to, and as far as radio personalities, entertainment personalities, whomever?
Well, Tom Joyner for sure.
Oh, of course. Before he moved too, because that shit was here.
Tom Joyner for sure. Charlemagne the Guy for sure.
Who's that? Nah, just bullshit.
Shout out Charlemagne.
Shout him out, man. Shout out.
Big Boy, I like.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I like Big Boy. I like the motherfucking what's the dude over there in Europe that be doing the fucking Westwood?
Tim Westwood.
I like Westwood.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but I scratch too. So what's other things that I like too? I like fucking. I want to be as big as Marshmallow one day. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that guy
you know
too, bro. He.
Checking a nasty bag in Vegas right now. Got a residency in Vegas for like
they gonna pay
50,
that.
60 million.
Yeah, they're gonna
just
pay
to do
that.
shows out there for a year. I'm trying to get in that bag. I'm trying to be overseas. You know what I'm saying? Making videos with the baby.
That's a
just
market.
And I don't even make songs. Just making beats and shit. Yeah,
you want to be involved.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit I'm trying to do. I'm trying to touch a little bit of everything, just because you never know what's gonna stick. So it's like I'm gonna try a whole bunch of shit just to see where I can leave my motherfucking stain at the most.
It's like what is the nearest piece of content you want to put out as far as like something a lot of people do music. I don't know if it's right. You know what I'm saying? What other form of content of entertainment do you want to provide?
I want to write a fucking book. Honestly, we being honest, but I just feel like I haven't lived enough life yet, but at the same time, I feel like I've lived 3 or 4 lives.
No. If you want to tell a story, you can, because we working on like, and it's multiple. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll take
you. I remember you was talking about you was talking about your movie and shit too.
Hey, that's me and my guys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So
yeah.
I'm trying to like I've written scripts before and shit. I low key want to fucking do some acting shit, modeling and shit.
Hey,
I'm trying to motherfucking, you know, my Hugh Hefner shit, do some porn, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do a little bit of everything because why not? You know?
Yeah, OnlyFans is a thing now and shit. So
I got an OnlyFans that can like the Barbie, but it's just no content yet because it will not accept my credit card information. I don't know. It's weird. Like. It's like somebody low key like hacking my OnlyFans and they waiting because they know the bag finna come in.
Somebody
trying to get my OnlyFans money. For real, I already know what time it is.
Hey, shit, it's other ways. It's other ways and shit. Real quick, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna keep them too long and shit, man. But this here is, you know what I'm saying. This was supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Y'all had me on shit. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I got you. In a, you know what I'm saying, in a setting somewhere and shit, you know, face mask, protective and shit, you know what I'm saying. I want to take health into effect, man. But are you still taking it easy as far as what you are able to do as we like open up the city and shit?
Fuck no.
Because I was just gonna say, because everybody's everywhere right now, man.
I'm not gonna lie, the Corona didn't even slow me down. I was in the crib, but I was working, I was making shit, I
had to move around.
And I was having to do my school shit too. You know what I'm saying? But me being in the crib was just causing me to do other shit, just channel my energy in the other shit, you know what I'm saying? I got back into reading more and shit, honestly, with the whole Corona happening.
Yeah, with that shit. Time in our hands.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to plan more shit for my business and shit. Not saying I ain't fuck off a lot of times too, because I bullshitted. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, once I bullshit too much and I'm too inconsistent and shit, I go into like a weird ass depression.
Oh yeah, I can feel when I lack on shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, whoa, hold on, wait, I'm not even ready for that yet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to sleep at night. Nigga, you ain't shit. Nigga, you ain't do shit today. Why the fuck you trying to go to sleep, nigga?
So get up and do something, nigga.
But, I don't know, me taking it easy, just being able to spend more time with my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Strengthen my relationships with the people in my family. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost out on a whole lot of fucking money and shit, but at the end of the day, like, that shit. Hey, man, this podcast gonna blow. And man, shit, I'm gonna be motherfucking like having like being pools of money and shit, doing ridiculous shit. They gonna be tired of my shit. They should have never gave this
nigga money. They should have never gave this nigga money.
But
did you see how? Do you see how now in music or entertainment in general, to get popping, a motherfucker gotta have a good perception of you. So that means you know, you have to keep up this actor a certain way and shit. Have you seen how like it completely switched from having actual talent to people who will just like versus like having a following and shit, you know what I'm saying? When did you notice that happened? Like, was it in the last year, you know, the last 2 summers? Like,
honestly, it was kind of before that. When you seen like influencers start to make songs and start to do other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. What's up, everybody? Marley Miyagi here, man. Just a little quick reminder for y'all, man. Make sure y'all tuned into our paranormal show, man. What was that? Brought to you by the Marley Media Network, exclusively on social media, man. Hey, and don't forget, we finna start a new series, Out the Box, powered by RE Films and the good folks at the Late Bloomers and Film Crew, man. Straight up, man. Hey, join us as we all keep this content culture moving forward, man. I'll catch y'all later.
Hey, what it do? You already know what it does. It's your boy Renegade Elohim, founder, co-founder, goddamn it, or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, CEO, The Crime, RE Films, yeah, that's me. You see me everywhere. Brought y'all straight bass guy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Molly Media, you know what I'm saying? Hit game, behind the music, yeah, touch that too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta say no more. You see the vision, follow that shit. Holla at your boy.
Hey man, when you get done with this bullshit, we're gonna need you back on set.
You heard me, man.
Yeah.
Like once you see
And that was at least
once you see
yeah.
influencers, because it was even on another level besides music. You see influencers, you seen like people like DC Young Fly start doing other shit, getting on TV shows and getting a bag,
Yep.
like a bag in another way and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even he did music. He was doing music.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
his is like he ain't even trying to chart or nothing, but it's still good. It's still good.
Did Boot Gang try to? Didn't Boot Gang try to rap?
Boot Gang, he did.
Yeah,
try
so
to rap.
motherfuckers try to take that following. So and like I feel
DDG
like
too. Shout out DDG. He actually. The
He got a song I
sounds
like,
good.
though.
The guy got like 2 songs I like, bro. But he's a YouTuber. As far as like I said, the entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever lane that they chose and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, I feel like it's nothing wrong with getting if it works for you, do it. Honestly,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you entertaining, you're gonna do whatever you can to, you know what I mean, gather that audience or whatever.
You may be like, and it's like, cause I feel like I would like do some rap shit just for the fuck of it, cause I can put some shit together, and I got a certain look about me, but I just feel like I would take away from the craft of music, but then at the same time, that may be me just not having confidence in my own shit or being too prejudged based on what motherfuckers are saying. But like, I don't know, if it worked for you, do that shit. That's how I feel.
We did speak off camera or whatever, and I want to, since you just said that, you know a lot of people already. Yeah, you don't rap, but you can put them together. You wanted to host battle raps and shit.
Mm-hmm.
With the COVID, I mean, shit, now it's like the time to plan, get it all, figured out how you want it to look and, who you want to actually do it with and shit, just to make a couple episodes or however you gonna present it. Social media, you know what I'm saying? I remember you mentioned that type shit. It's ways to get it out there and shit, as long as it's visual. It cannot just be audio, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's my lane. That's my lane. Podcast every 2 days on all platforms, just in case y'all forgot. Make sure y'all phones is charged up, man. This shit's gold. You know what I'm saying? This shit was supposed to happen. You know
Oh, no, for sure. For sure. This ain't gonna be the last one.
Oh, no.
This ain't gonna be the last one.
No. I need him. I wanted my... excuse me. I wanted my credits different. I wanted to be known for different shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers started off rapping, okay. Motherfuckers, start out singing, dance or whatever. Now that, you know what I mean, I know I want to entertain, I just try to keep the entertainment up and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I feel you when you say you want to, like, dibble and dabble and shit, just to see what happens and shit.
Yeah, One of my homies was talking about doing a comedy show or some shit. And I'm like, that would be busting too. And I host a comedy show, the motherfucking like, it's just about, I like showcasing other people's talent at the same time and shit, because I don't know. I'm not greedy and shit. No. I don't mind being like, I don't mind being on the face, but at the same time, I don't mind being behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'll write people parts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I ain't even gotta be in certain shit that we shoot. I just like the fact that it be getting done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, this is just something else we can talk about. Like, man, y'all niggas did an album? Yeah, and we got a book. And we got a movie. And we got a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted it to keep going. The credits and shit. Shit decent, man. How you feeling about the return to school?
Oh, hey.
I ain't want that.
My daughter not going back to school. I don't trust.
You heard it here, folks.
It's just,
man.
I'm just.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just totally against it. It just feel like it's just a lot.
They rushed it back. They rushed it.
Why are we gonna send our kids back into school? They got people signing waivers. They got people
paying that $40. Paying that $40.
To go possibly infect your child with some shit, and then
they trying to absolve all responsibility.
Yeah, literally.
They like, hey, you sent them here, but you signed a waiver. We not responsible.
It's like,
yeah, you is.
Do you not love your kids?
Damn.
Honestly, it's like, but a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, they just don't want to take on the responsibility of having to homeschool their child or having to virtual learn their child. It's like you gotta me. I'm excited for the opportunity to be able to teach my daughter the things that I want her to actually know, because I don't know, I'm about to graduate from college, and I feel like I really haven't learned anything really productive from like 8th grade until probably like maybe my first 2 years of college. All the rest of that shit was just life experiences, things I need to learn of that nature. But it just seemed as if a lot of people just don't want to take on that responsibility. They only used to having their kids a couple hours out of the day. Every other weekend, they probably shipping them off to grandma or somebody so they can go club or do what they want to do.
Fuck, you know what I mean?
So it's like they really just only being a parent really like 25% of the time. You probably can count on your hands how many times they actually
see them and shit. So do you feel like parents somewhat took advantage of the teachers
Yeah, but this is like parents take advantage of the system. Honestly, I'm not like people love to put on that parental responsibility on everybody else besides themselves.
Listen,
we
listen to them.
We before we 18, the teacher's gonna tell our kids what's important. This is what you need to know. This is what's not important and shit. How many, man? I'm 25, 26 years old. I don't know shit about my culture at all. Besides things that I had to learn myself. Only history I know about my culture's history is slave history, slavery, and then shit that happened after that. Like, that's not it to me. Then after your kid turns, depending on what age you is, what kind of parent you is, you might kick your kid out 16, 18. Then the government your child's parents or your child daddy, and now they telling your child what they can and can't do and how they supposed to live and how they not supposed to live. And it's just like people just don't want to really take on that responsibility of being a parent because this is be a lot of content. People just like to talk and like and
once they get comfortable, you know what I mean, they get used to waking up at a certain time and then they ain't gonna be back until. No, I don't see it like that. What if you like a lot of motherfuckers don't even be doing shit anyway.
You gotta see greatness in your child.
Yeah, man. I just want great.
Like, my parents want the shit, so I just feel like it's easier for me to just be the parent that I wanted when I was a kid. So it's like I'm gonna put in that time because I know it's gonna come out. I know I came out decent as fucking motherfuckers put minimal effort into me, so I just know what my daughter can blossom into with all the motherfucking love and attention and effort and support that I'm gonna put into her. It's just like it's just gotta be about the value and shit and what you think is really worth it, and it's just really not worth it to me and shit. Motherfuckers not gonna take the safety precautions. I done been out too many places, people not wearing masks, white trash bags, they going crazy over there. Motherfucking out in the bars at my school, they going crazy over there. Fucking, but we ain't no different. We had our black bash and shit. Motherfuckers out there, no mask, going crazy. It's just like, bruh, you gotta just realize when this shit gonna be not worth it no more and shit. You know, when they shut this bitch back down and they already done fucked up. Black Friday's a wrap.
Yeah, y'all cancel Christmas.
When Christmas over with, motherfuckers gonna be crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you fucking gonna have your kids depending on some fucking fat nigga coming down the ceiling delivering presents that your ass done bought. I ask myself the same question too, so don't take it too personal and shit. But we just talking. It's just about the level of commitment you're willing to take to your kids.
Yeah, we gonna, and then like I said, we'll actually get to see that too and shit, man. Because like I said, a lot of y'all being forced to take care of your motherfucking own, and that's what your ass get. Because you should have wanted them any goddamn way. You should have wanted them, motherfucker. I got too many. Damn it. Before we do get out of here, I gotta ask you, tequila or cognac?
Cognac.
Okay. Okay.
Cognac. Easy, but
I bet cheating. No, it's only because they consistent over there. You know what I'm saying? You go to the Sheridan Boys.
We drinking Hennessy.
You understand?
It's crazy because I'm in the detox right now, and it's been like 4 days and shit. I haven't drank at all. I sound like a fucking alcoholic, but it's low key only August. But I don't be drinking every day. Okay, I don't be getting drunk every day, but I'm just my detox and shit. But yeah, you come to the Sheridan Boys podcast, you most definitely drink a Hennessy. Make sure you go check us out on YouTube at Sheridan Boys Podcast, man. Shout out Kev Hendricks. Shout out KT. Most definitely. Shout out Hit Gang, man.
Man, we appreciate you coming by, man.
For sure.
Oh, God, I needed this. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, man, fuck y'all. This was another episode. Hit Gang's Behind the Music, man. I'm Marley Miyagi. This is DJ Rich Ken.
Your girl's favorite DJ. Don't fucking forget. But you ain't forget. You already know.
One more. Merch. You got merch, right?
Oh yeah,
fucking
man.
Merch. Before we leave, hold up, real quick. Fucking merch, bro.
I got shirts coming out. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple things. I wasn't even gonna say too much, but I got one that's just probably gonna turn me up a little bit. That's one that's coming out. I got to keep your haters off your back shirt. That's coming out. Just a couple of my slogans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it's gonna be fire. Stay tuned. You gonna see it. I ain't gonna say too much. It's gonna be fire, man.
All right, y'all. I'll see you bitches later.